Hello there guys, this is the Technical Knockout, aka Tyler, and today I'm bringing you guys another Modern Warfare 3 commentary, and I'm going to start a new series today. I'll get into that in a minute, but first, the gameplay you're watching is me using the SCAR on one of my favorite maps in Modern Warfare 3, Lockdown, and I'm going to go through my setup really quick. I'm using Suppressor and Focus. My perks are Scavenger, Hardline, and Sitrep Pro. All three perks are Pro. And I'm running the Assault package. I'm running Predator, Reaper, and Pavlo's a fail knife, that guy right there. And so I'm going to start a new series today, as I said, and I hope you guys enjoy the gameplay, by the way. I do go 32-3, I believe, is my final score in the game. And so, you know, pretty good game there, and I enjoyed playing this game. It was with a buddy of mine, Styles. And so, anyway, that's enough about the gameplay. I'm going to get into my new my new series, which is called How to Survive High School. And a lot of you guys that don't know, I'm only 15, I'm a sophomore in high school, so you probably say, oh, you don't know how to survive high school, you haven't finished it yet. But I found out high school doesn't really change, other than, like, what work you have to do, you know, the classes you take, and, you know, the hardness, how hard a class is. Not much changes, you know, all you have to do is adapt to it. So today, the first episode of How to Survive High School, I'm talking about what is more or less the most important thing you'll ever do in high school, and that is the work. Your homework, your schoolwork, your classwork, whatever you want to call it, the work you do in high school, you know, whatever is necessary for you to get through and get whatever grade you want to. So, first thing about work, I'm gonna get straight into it, is you just gotta do it, you know. You can't, procrastinating is all great and dandy, but joke right now. Procrastination and masturbation are a lot alike. They might seem great at the time you're doing them, but in the end, you're just fucking yourself. You know, procrastinating, nothing good will ever come out of procrastinating. You know, right before I did this video, I did my homework. Yeah, I'm a nerd, you know, doing homework. But I did my homework right before I started making this commentary right now, and you know, I'm great. You know, I'm good for the rest of the night, and so I don't have to worry about anything, you know, until tomorrow. But, you know, schoolwork, there's a line where procrastination just gets extreme, you know, waiting till the last minute to do your, you know, to study for your final exams or to write your huge paper that you've been, you know, meaning to write all semester. So, you really gotta know when to do your work, you know, when's the right time to start your work and when's the time to, you know, to goof off, to mess around, to have fun. So my rule of thumb is always do your work first, which I don't follow that rule, but I try to do it as much as I can. I try to get my work done first, but I know I can say myself I don't do that, but you know, it's a good rule to go by. If you do your work first and then worry about doing other things later, then you won't have to worry about anything. And actually, I speed up these kill streaks, guys, on the gameplay. I speed them up. I don't know how much you guys would like to watch kill streaks, so I end up speeding them up. But if you just do your work, everything in high school is so much easier, and you can focus on other things too, because you'll have less time spent doing work and more time doing things you want to do. You know, if you get those hard things out of the way first, such as work, and maybe if you have to do volunteer hours, which is something I'll get into a little later in this commentary, if you have volunteer hours or work, just get those done, and you will feel so much better when you complete it and it's just over and you don't have to worry about it anymore, at least, you know, until the next day or the next week or whenever you're done with what you're doing. So, on to my next point is, if you have volunteer hours, if you have to volunteer for your school, whether it's for a part-time job, for a special scholarship. I know in my school they have a thing called Bright Futures, where I think is a nationwide program in the United States. It's basically just you go to high school, you do some advanced classes, and you can get a scholarship for it. So, you know, it works. Bright Futures requires, I think, 100 hours, maybe it's 150, I'm not entirely sure, of 150 hours of volunteer work. So you have to do that in order to get the scholarship. So if you do those, you know, get them out of the way as soon as possible, you know. I'm a freshman, I haven't done any volunteer hours. I'm really bad at following my own rules, guys, by the way. But you know, you just got to do what you want, you know, do what you got to do, get it out of the way, and you'll feel so much better when it's done. So, that's about it as I have on work for home and for, and by the way, guys, sorry about that theater mode lag right there. Don't know what happened, just teleported. But, you know, that's all I have to say for homework and, you know, doing work when you're home, and that guy just got turned on. That's why you run Sitrep Pro on almost every class. Sitrep Pro is very, very useful perk, guys. Sound whoring. Even if you don't have a headset, sound whoring Sitrep Pro is very easy. But so, you know, using your time wisely, spending it wisely, you know, not procrastinating, not waiting for the last minute. Make sure that you're doing everything, you know, the first day, not waiting to the last minute to do your outlines or your summaries or whatever you have to do. Just make sure you're doing it, you know, as soon as possible. Otherwise, you know, you're going to be rushed and you're going to get nervous and you're not going to get as good of grades. And, you know, grades in high school are the most important thing. I know you're probably thinking, oh, what about girls? You know, I've got to get sex and money and drugs and drunken parties and stuff. But, you know, that's not what high school is about, guys. High school is about getting ready for the rest of your life. You know, it's preparing for what's going to come in the future, you know, what's going to happen. You got to do that. Otherwise, you know, your rest of your life will just not go pan out. You know, people drop out of high school. I'm not saying if you drop out of high school, if you get bad grades in high school, you're going to have a horrible life. But life is so much easier. I've talked to people. I've seen studies before about this. Life is so much easier if you go through high school and if you breeze through it. High school is so much easier. If you do things the first day, if you get math homework, do the math homework when you get home before you play Call of Duty. You know, just do that first, guys. Do your work. I can't stress how important it is that you just do your work. And I don't know what I was doing right there, shaking my head back and forth like that. But just do your work, guys. I can't stress that enough, you know. And hopefully, by the way, guys, I will be posting this series every Sunday on Gear Network, which is probably where you're watching this now, or watching on my channel somehow if you got to my channel, my small channel. But Gear Network every Sunday, my channel every Wednesday, as well as the same Sunday episode that you will see up on Gear Network. So, if you're watching this on my channel, check out Gear Network. Their link will be in the description. If you're watching this on Gear Network, check out my channel. Please feel free to. That link will also be in the description. I hope you will all enjoy it. And I hope you all have a great time going to my channel, going to Gear Network's channel. You know, we're all great people there. And so I hope you guys have enjoyed this. Again, next episode coming out Sunday on, Wednesdays will be on Gear Network. Sundays will be on my channel. I hope you all enjoyed. So yeah, leave a like, subscribe, comment, whatever you want to. I hope you all enjoyed. I've been the technical knockout, and I'm out, guys. Peace.